In Bahrain. This is Iraq against Lebanon in the FIBA Asia Cup 2021 qualifiers, Group D. So here are the Group D standings. You see that India lost to Lebanon earlier on, so Lebanon remained unbeaten. Bahrain edged Iraq 95-92. So now it's Iraq and Lebanon getting ready to trade blows again. Remember, Lebanon won the first meeting between these two teams back in the February window decisively. Now, here are the standings. Lebanon up at the top at 3-0. Bahrain won an overtime thriller in their last game over Iraq. So they are now 2-1. India down at 1-2, and Iraq are 0-3. So the Lebanon player is being introduced, walking on to.
Please all rise for the national anthem of Lebanon, followed by Iraq.
down first offense. Again, Rustum, you go 4 and 5, use Haydars first and pass. That's cooking.
First offense. Head two.
If we make, Ahmed, when you make it, when you go to this side, if you are open, shoot. Okay. But if you are not, if you're in between, I want to put the ball inside. I'll see how this guy plays.
ايدك شباب. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we have gotten underway. We're 4.5 minutes into this game, and it's Iraq on top 5-4 against Lebanon. Remember, Lebanon winners of all 3 games so far in the qualifications, and Iraq have yet to win. They are desperate to get a victory to get back on track. So fingers crossed. Problems again, apologies. But what we do have is some fine play here from the beginning from Iraq, leading 5-4 and looking very determined today here in Bahrain. Lebanon helping their cause by missing the free throw, but now Zanoun has knotted the contest at 5 apiece. And the jump shot from just behind the charity stripe. They get it back. And shooting and missing was DeMario Mayfield. Now putting it up is Arakci. Wael Arakci goes down hard, and Ater Majuk helps him up. Not sure why he fell as he did. And the travel. Such an outstanding talent in this Lebanon team. One of the fan favorites. Wael Arakci goes to the line and makes the first. Takes his time and makes the second. So now Lebanon up by 2. Remember, they won the first meeting between these two teams back in February. Catching, spinning, putting it up in the lane, but a little short was Al-Zuhairi. Ihab Al-Zuhairi, who has 3 points. And now the substitution. Sergio El-Darish comes into the game and has to tie his shorts before they restart play here. Oh, and I'll tell you what, you don't want to get with your caught with your pants down, but while he was tying his shorts, they gave away an easy inbounds pass. Cardinal sin, Hamza scoring. You never give that away on an inbounds pass. Wow, Arakci showing the elevation. He looks like he's put on a little muscle. Wonder if he's been in the weight room. Wael Arakci. Abdul Kader. Now over to Ismail. His attempt goes out of bounds. Aziz Abdel Masih comes into the game. And now the drive, and the basket is good. going hard to the hole. Lebanon really attacking the basket. El Darwish getting his first 2 points, but now a foul. There he is. Sergio El Darwish slapping high fives with Ali Haidar. So there's such incredible passion for basketball in Lebanon, and the people are just so hungry for success for their national team. Whenever they host games, they fill the house, and they are looking to get back to the FIBA Asia Cup. Remember, looking for that elusive title. Rakchi. Arakji raises his hand to say he committed the foul, and now he is going to go out. Al-Zuhairi now with 4 points. This man is supremely focused today. He really wants to come in and put on a performance for his national team, playing hard, but Majak rebounds his miss. Lebanon with an 11-8 advantage. Al-Zuhairi, Abdel Masih over the rim. But it'll stay at this end. I tell you, when Ater Majak is playing at his best, he is an absolute superstar. His length, his athleticism, he can do so many things. And here he is drawing the foul, so he goes to the free throw line. Well, misses both free throws. Lebanon leaving a few free throws out there today, and that's helping Iraq's cause. So far, 3 of 5 from the line. Now 3 of 6. So free throws coming now for Iraq. They're 3 of 5, now 4 of 6 at the free throw line. And Demario Mayfield gets his first point of the game. Now in the corner, off the cup. Lebanon chased the rebound, but here comes Abdul Kader. Nice little dish and excellent attacking play. Karar Hamza is fouled as he goes up, so now he goes to the line. Kind of fumbled the ball. Not too much wrong there by the Lebanese defense, and that's what poor Karim Ezzedine is saying. He didn't think he made any contact, but right now Iraq with a chance to go in front. But boy, that was a tough-looking free throw. Iraq have the hands up, playing some defense, but having the foul called. And the free throw is good. And Ali Haidar backpedals, and Lebanon leading it now 13-10. And nice shot from the baseline. So Mayfield, his first jump shot. Ball hits out of bounds. Mayfield passes it back, and nice little step forward and basket by the big fella. So Al-Kafaji puts Iraq in front, and here they look for more, and look who it is. Hustling down the floor was Al-Kafaji, and a little Al-Kafaji run has put Iraq in the ascendancy, and look at the energy, look at the excitement over there on the Iraq bench, and the applause from the coach and the other players. And a foul down low. Azzedine misses his first attempt, nervously pacing the sidelines over there, wanting his team to go ahead and blow this thing open. His coach, Joe Mujas, but so far Iraq are hanging tough. Azzedine makes the second. Mayfield guarded up high. He goes to work. Final seconds ticking off the clock here in the first quarter. Three-point shot, and just grazed the outside of the net. Al-Kafaji, just 0.7 seconds remain. He has to hurl it. He does. Oh, you never know when that ball is flying through the air, but it was short. And Iraq, you got to take those small victories. They have just won the first quarter. They lead it 16-14 over Lebanon. So here are the early numbers. And Iraq haven't hit a three, nor have Lebanon. Both teams with some makes. Looking back at some of the highlights from this opening quarter. And really, you know, the thing about these qualifiers is you have got to be ready to play from the very beginning. And sometimes when you come up against a team that you're heavily favored against, maybe you're not as ready as you should be. And that's not to suggest that Lebanon were not ready, but it just goes to show how difficult it is moving on from one game to the next. Some teams in these continental qualifiers are having to play the very next day. This Lebanon team and Iraq, well, they played on Friday, so they've had a couple of days to get ready for this. And it really does look like Iraq really have taken a step forward in this window, having only lost by a few points to Bahrain. Folks, download the app. It is absolutely brilliant, the FIBA Asia Cup app 2021. All the news, information, stats, results. You're going to love it. I have it, and I look at it every single day right when I wake up to see what's going on. Look at Iraq break. Look at the Iraqis get down the floor and score. They are hustling and playing like they are not going to accept defeat today, and no doubt about it, excellent call. Kafaji, who has been tough so far. Look at him. He made that basket. He's got to get up and sink this free throw. Kafaji does not make it, but then, well, a foul called on Iraq as they're going for the rebound. Folks, also, let me tell you, you got to look at the FIBA Asia Cup Instagram account. Some great stuff on there. So you go to load in the app in your smartphone and make sure you check out the FIBA Asia Cup Instagram accounts. Wonderful stuff. Look at this. They're breaking again. Iraq, they're getting down the floor. They are taking Lebanon to school right now in transition and forcing the timeout. The big fella, Al-Kafaji, showing his determination and his pace. Electric stuff from Iraq. So back to live action, Lebanon. And Ali Haidar posting up, commits the foul. Boy, Kafaji right now is just doing an outstanding job competing. That's all you can ask for as a coach, is that your players go out there and give everything. And he is absolutely giving everything in this first half for Iraq, playing with a lot of pride. Mayfield. Kafaji sets the screen, he backs up, doesn't necessarily roll. Now the penetration, Mayfield launches it from the arc, and he is fouled by Atar Majak. So 3 free throws coming for Iraq, and Lebanon are really out of sorts here in the first half. Doesn't matter how many times you question the call, it's never going to be changed. Mayfield knows that. And he goes to the line and makes the first free throw. Second one is good. Majok catches it down low, foul before the shot. Drive down the lane, and the basket is good. Rustam. Up to a 7-point deficit. Mayfield looks for space, gets in the lane, and another reach, and another foul has been called on the Cedars. Second free throw is good. Got to maximize your opportunities at the line. And he does. So just 2 free throws awarded, not 3. Obviously. Now the drive. And the penetration. And the basket is good by Rustam. Elias Rustam. Back to a 7-point deficit. Mayfield dumps it, and the basket is good by Mohammed Amin Abdul Kader. Shaking and baking, driving in. Sergio El Darwish getting a look, and Mayfield with the quick hands knocking it away. Three-point shot by Wael Arakji. And the offensive rebound and putback by Atar Majok. Here they come. Lebanon showing signs of life early in the second quarter. Mario Mayfield played his college basketball at the University of Georgia for the Bulldogs. He needs to have that Bulldog mentality today. Another foul called on Lebanon. That's now 3 team fouls. Mayfield puts it up from long way out. That three-pointer is good. Then he looks over with a scowl. A little bit of disdain and takes the lead. No, in fact, it wasn't. I think it was a 3. Lebanon, quick reply by Arakji. Yeah, it should be 30-22. It is now. Okay. Mayfield calls for patience. A little bit of high pick. Now is he going to roll? He's going to roll now. And going baseline and missing the shot was Hamza. And nobody back to stop Majak. And Iraq's lead now 30-24 against Lebanon. So Iraq, 10 of 19 from the floor, 9 of 14 inside the arc, 1 of 5 from long range. And Majak leaked out early and was able to get down low. Here's another look. So Majak has protested again about something else, and the referee is like, okay, we've had enough now, no more. Mayfield into the corner. Left wide open at the free throw line was Al-Zuhairi. He would have been tempted to go hard to the rim, but he just took the jumper. Less than 4 minutes to go now, Lebanon. They'd like to get their noses in front by halftime. Wael Arakchi off the glass. Now Mayfield with the double team, gets it to his teammate. And Al-Zuhairi goes to the free throw line. Ezzedine called for the foul, Kareem Ezzedine. Well, they seem pretty relaxed over there on the Lebanon bench. Al-Zuhairi with 4 points. Having some struggles at the free throw line. Now 2 of 5. Ihab Al-Zuhairi. So now he goes up to 3 for 6. And just a real excitement on the faces of everybody with Iraq right now. El Darwish. Wael Arakchi goes to work and hits the three-pointer. It's now a 2-point game. Very tough player to guard because he's got that ability to blow past you if you go out and get a hand in his face. So pick your poison with Wael Arakchi. Demario Mayfield hands it off beautifully. Great play by Mayfield and finished by Ihab Al-Zuhairi, who now has 7 points. And a push. Ali Hamad. Dribbling around, going baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain with Lebanon. Mohammed Amin Abdul Kader back in the game, number 44. El Darwish shaking and baking, and then he missed the layup. He had a great move. I like the way Iraq are not in any rush. Like to pull it out, set it up, and now this is a dangerous move. Oh, wow, he goes right at him. He goes right at the big fella. Ihab al-Zuhairi went right over Ater Majak. And the lead now 6 points. Ali Haidar thought about launching the three. Here he is backing his way down low. And that is now foul number 3 on Iraq. So they've used their fouls well. Although now with Talib, that's his 3rd foul. I was gonna say as a team, they've still got another one to give. Okay, sorry, that was his 2nd foul. That was not on, that was on Al-Nasrawi, so not Talib. Rael Arakji strikes from downtown again, his 2nd 3-pointer. Just let me double check that. Yeah, 2 threes, 2 of 2 from behind the arc for Wael Arakji. 3-pointer for Iraq. El Darwish dribbles it off of somebody's foot, his own it appears. Oh, nice bounce pass. Wow, once again, Al-Zuhairi gets it in the lane, puts it up and in, and takes it back to a 5-point edge. Sustained good play from Iraq today. I'm not sure they have an answer for this man right here, Wael Arakji. Will it be a 3rd 3? No, this time he puts it on the deck. And he's fouled. He was passing, so he will not get free throws out of that. Oh, the alley-oop pass to Ater Majak. The throwdown from the big fella. It's back to 3 points. The Iraqi lead. And foul out by midcourt. Mansour called for the foul. Just ignore that clock. Just under 2 minutes remaining, 1:55 in the quarter, in the first half. Aziz Bakir questioning Talib. Well, Iraq struggling at the line. 10 of 17. Now 11 of 18. And Demario Mayfield back in the game, 0-0. Arakji causing all sorts of problems. Oh, Majak walked. Yes, he did. Here's Mayfield. Al-Zairi, his pass, a little bit of miscommunication. While Arakci, this time with Mayfield on him, gets it to the corner. El Darwish misses the three. Look at Mayfield, look up the floor. They got a snowbird. It's going to be good. Another basket for Iraq. Abdul Kader. Well, the Iraq fans watching this game back home will be on their feet and cheering. Their team has really followed up a strong performance against Bahrain with another one today against Lebanon. Oh, rattling it in at the free throw line. Mansour, his first points of the game. Now Mayfield, really a competent player. Some could play probably 3 different positions on the floor. Here he goes. Hops, puts it up, and excellent work by Ishmael coming around for the steal. So they give him the new 14. They put it up for 3, and they could have waited. Now they've given Lebanon a chance to score right before halftime. El Darwish misses, so that is how it's going to finish. The end of the first half. Iraq giving as good as they're getting against Lebanon. We're at halftime. Iraq leading at 40-36 over Lebanon. Well, Iraq 13 of 20 inside the arc, 1 of 7 from deep, but they're missing a lot of free throws, 11 of 18. Lebanon 6 of 10 at the line, 12 of 23 inside the arc, and 2 of 5 from three-point range. And look at the assist numbers for Iraq compared to Lebanon. That is striking, isn't it? Mayfield with 12, Al-Zuhairi with 11, and Al-Kafaji with 8 for Iraq. Arakci has a game-high 14 points for Lebanon. Well, if you're a fan of Iraqi basketball, you're going to like most of these highlights. Your team has come out and been terrific today here at Lebanon, leading by as many as 10 points right now. The advantage is 4. Lebanon have also led in this game by 4 points in the first quarter, but since really late in the first quarter, Iraq got their noses in front, and they have been in front ever since. DeMario Mayfield has just been as good as advertised, if not better, coming out with his scoring, with his playmaking. He's got 12 points, 7 assists, as well as 3 rebounds. And Ihab Al-Zuhairi, workman-like 11 points underneath the basket. Now, one other player who's really stood tall, was really hustling, especially on the fast break, Mohammed Al-Kafaji. He's got 8 points for Iraq. For Lebanon, well, Wael Arakci, the usuals, 14 points, 5 of 9 from the floor, and also driving, as you can see on that play. He's, I'm not going to say unstoppable, but he usually gets a good look at the basket. Look at this. Here he pulls up and hits one of his 2 3-pointers. He's 2 of 2 from the 3-point range, in fact. 6 points for Atar Majak, as well as 3 rebounds. And an overall entertaining game here in the Khalifa Sports City in Bahrain. So, remember, these teams aiming for a spot. Aiming for a spot in the FIBA Asia Cup. Top 2 teams from each of the groups automatically qualify. The 6 third-place teams from each group will qualify to play in a final qualifying tournament. And the top 4 teams from this tournament will qualify for the 2021 FIBA Asia Cup. So lots of excitement, lots going on in Asian basketball. That's what we like. We know there's an appetite for the game here, and the fans being rewarded for tuning in today, because this has been an interesting contest. Probably everybody expecting Lebanon to turn it up a notch in the second quarter. That's only natural, but certainly Iraq have made the game shorter. Instead of having to win a 40-minute game, now they have to win a 20-minute game, and they've got a head start. They got a 4-point lead since they're up by 4 at halftime. So here's a look at the play of DeMario Mayfield, who's leading his team in scoring. Outstanding display so far. And here is Irakji as usual. Whether he's driving or hitting his 3-pointers, he is a lot of hard work to stop Wael Irakji. Pick your poison when it comes to guarding him, because he can put it on the deck and go to the hole, or he can drill it from deep. So once again at halftime, it's Iraq leading 40-36 over Lebanon here in Group D in Bahrain. And as you look at Irakji's 3-pointer, I'll leave you with those thoughts, and we'll be right back before the start of the second half.
Oh my Lord, are you serious? I mean, that is something from nothing. It was going out of bounds. There's just attacking the basket. O'Connell goes, oh baby! He went baseline and he put them all on a poster. Georgia O'Kell just went baseline. He's now up to 16 points. Saudi Arabia again, great defensive effort. And now Abdul Gaba transition, pops it up, finishes it with a monster dunk, and he throws it down. Showtime, Saudi Arabia basketball. Ronell backing the sets down the middle. Oh baby, are you serious? Hassan Zadeh with no regard. I mean, goes down the middle. You gotta love this guy. Unbelievable.
Prosper shots up off the side of the backboard, but he gets his own rebound. And Prosper! Big time dunk from Lester Prosper.
Iraq on top of Lebanon 40-36 at halftime here in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifier being played in the Khalifa Sports City in Bahrain. Been a great first half for Iraq. Certainly Ihab Al-Zuhairi and Mohammed Al-Kafaji playing with a lot of intensity, a lot of fire, as well as Mohammed Amin Abdul Qadir. But also DeMario Mayfield has been terrific for the Iraqis with 12 points and 7 assists and 3 rebounds. For Lebanon, no surprise, Wael Arakji with 14 points leads the way. He's 2 of 2 from deep, 5 of 9 from inside the arc. And I think Atar Majak as well with 6 points and 3 rebounds. I'm guessing Joe Mujais would love for some of the other guys to step up their games, including the likes of Ali Haidar, who has 4 points and 4 rebounds. So we are at halftime, and again, it's Iraq on top 40-36 over Lebanon. Just going over some of the other scores, had a real thriller yesterday. Qatar winning 79-72 over Syria. And Indonesia winning 90-76 over Thailand as well. And of course, the first time Iraq played, they did very well. They came up just short against Bahrain, losing 95-92 after overtime. In that game, Mayfield had 26 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. It was Mohammed Ibrahim of Bahrain, who had 30 points to lead his team to victory. Philippines won handily on Friday over Thailand, 93-61. And Lebanon rolled to a big victory over India, 115-60. So more of the same from Iraq, please, as we look to have a thrilling second half here between Iraq and Lebanon. Well, there seems to be some type of a debate about who should start with possession here in the second half. Well, while we're waiting, it was judged, you want to look back and see the top performances so far in window 2 of the Asia Cup qualifiers. Go to FIBA.basketball/Asia Cup/2021/qualifiers and go to news. You'll see that Dwight Ramos of the Philippines had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists in his team's win over Thailand. Mohamed Ibrahim, who I just said, 30 points in that overtime win over Iraq. Brandon Jawato of Indonesia, 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Almost had a triple-double against Thailand. Benem Yakchali of Iran and Abdul Rahim Saad of Qatar also had big performances for their team. So second half underway, and Wael Arakji starts things off, going right down the lane and scoring with a little runner. He is so tough to defend when he puts the ball on the deck. So three-point play to start things off from Wael Arakji, who now has 17 points. DeMario Mayfield passing it around on the perimeter. Al-Zahari. Now three-point attempt. And tough start for Iraq. Al-Nasrawi missing it from deep. Wael Arakji, how do you stop him? Well, you get the pick, and he gets it inside, and it's 5 quick points for Wael Arakji. He's got 19, and Lebanon have taken the lead. How about that for a response coming out immediately after halftime? Rustam is guarding Mayfield, and now the anticipation. Mansour almost getting the steal into the corner, and stepped out of bounds just as he caught the basketball. And Lebanon now strike from downtown, the three-pointer. And they take a 4-point lead. That was Rustam, Elias Rustam. And it's been all Lebanon here in the third quarter. How they would love to get Mayfield going to the basket. One shot and out though, and Majok with the rebound. Mansour throws it up for Majok. He tries to get inside, he does. And Iraq have to call timeout. Lebanon all fired up as they head back over to their bench. Let's go down to the huddle and see if we can listen to the coach.
Shut up! No, it's short! Share! We call it share. Listen me. Listen me. Share. Listen. After the first pass, they followed you. Okay? That means just they will follow you. And then just control with the pick and roll and the fine D or the shooter, they will be wide open, right? Okay. So next offense, we will play out shoulder. Right? Shoulder. So.
Well, you can see how badly Mayfield wants to win. He is really upset over there on the sidelines, telling his teammates to be quiet so his coach could give him some instructions. Al-Zuhairi has to do better defensively than just standing there. He's got to move his feet. Mayfield, entry pass to Al-Zuhairi. Back to Mayfield. His pass intercepted. And Rustam gets blocked by Mayfield. Excellent play, excellent hustle by Mayfield. And now that was goal interference, but it wasn't called. It looked to me like the ball went off the backboard before it was blocked. But referee, I guess, deciding it had not. And I will say the referee is a little bit closer to the action than I am. Look at this. Okay, well, that wasn't it. That's certainly what the coach is saying. Lebanon passing it around. Majak. Mansour pulls up. And he gets the long rebound. And he follows up the miss and has it intercepted. Mayfield, beautiful touch pass. Look at him pass it around. Beautiful basketball by Iraq. It's going to be Mayfield for three. But nobody for Iraq was going for the rebound. And Wael Arakci flies in, puts it off the glass. He's got 21 points. And Lebanon now, the wind are in their sails. They are cruising. They have started the second half on a 12-0 run. And Al-Zuhairi has it knocked away by Atar Majak. Wael Arakci. Right now, Iraq just needs something good to happen. They've got to snap this string of scoreless play. More than 3.5 minutes in, they have yet to put it in, and they finally do. Great little turn by Talib, Hussein Talib. And he now has 4 points, and that lead has been cut to just 6. Three-point shot. Boy, Mayfield has the type of game. He could finish with a double-double today. I mean, he has been sensational. Foul has been called. Just real quickly, Demario Mayfield, 12 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. So not out of the question that he could finish with a double-double. Here he is catching the long inbounds pass. Oh, nice fake by Talib. And gives it back to his teammate, Ali Ismail. And now it's 4 unanswered points for Iraq. They're looking back to their first half form all of a sudden. Nobody picks up Mansour as he drives in and scores with the left hand. Mayfield. Good passing game. Now the fake and the drive. Excellent work by Mohammed Al-Kafaji. He just has to make his free throws. Look at this. Only a brave man goes up against Majak like that. And I think probably a little unfortunate Majak to have the foul called. So Al-Kafaji goes to the line where he missed his only attempt earlier in the game. So 1 of 2 for Al-Kafaji. Three-point shot has been working better for Lebanon. Here it is, nice diagonal pass on the break. I like Abdul Qadir's game. He's really nice, isn't he? Here he is. Over to Mayfield. He and Mayfield work well together. Bounce pass back to Al-Kafaji. Abdul Qadir couldn't corral the rebound. So another foul called on Talib. So Talib goes out, Lebanon leading by 5, nearly 6 minutes into the second half. Penetration, drive, boy, that was a slick move by Lebanon's number 7, Karim Zainoun. And Ali Haidar that time put his body on the big. And Ihab Al-Zuhairi, watch this. Well, I didn't really put his body on him, it's just Al-Zuhairi ran into him. And they called a foul on El Darwish. Sergio El Darwish. Nice pick and roll. But then El Darwish steals it. What's he going to do for us? He's going in for the two-handed flush. And Lebanon stretch their lead back to 9 points. Now another telegraph pass intercepted and taking it all the way and scoring. And on top of that, a foul was Karim Zainoun. Not a good sequence for that man right there. So timeout on the floor as Iraq try to regroup. 3:21 remaining in the third quarter.
We don't expect that. Remember, we were 16 down against Bartley, come back in the game. That's the first thing. Don't, very simple thing. Just 1 2. Maybe I never tell you before.
One of the great plays by Mayfield in this game was that hustle back for the block. That is special. And talk about blocking shots. Nobody does it better than Ater Majak.
If they play zone, they play out shirt. Shirt. High low. Shirt. Shirt. High low. And after that we continue like up. Okay? And go in the corner.
Well, Aziz Bakir likes to get his point across, and if you're interrupting him, he's going to shout you down. That much is evident. Well, good play from this young man, having come into the game. Got to be impressed by Kareem Zainoun. Just 21 years of age. Three-point shot, good! Boy, he is absolutely on fire. Just 21 and smoking hot and doing it all. He had 12.3 points. He was averaging 12.3 points rather coming into this game. He had 16 against Iraq in the first one. Now Mayfield puts it up and hits the three. Man, you just got to appreciate his quality. He is a tough player. He can't do it all on his own, though. Ezzedine missing it from downtown, and here's Mayfield. I mean, I just am running out of words. He is excellent. Hanging in the air, floating. Look at this. Knowing the contact is coming, and he makes sure that he finishes before he goes to the line for a potential three-point play. He rattles it in. Now some full court pressure from Iraq. And the hands are up, forcing the turnover. Looking up ahead. Oh boy. Oh. Stayed in bounds. Zainoun. And now Majak gets the rebound, then dribbles it off his foot. So a little reprieve here. Referee's saying they don't want to hear it. They'll call it technical. Here comes Mayfield again. Mayfield from the right corner misses. And that leads to an open fast break. Oh, a little bit of showtime, and they mess it up. El Darwish. Zainoun, or Mansour threw it off the backboard for El Darwish to then throw it down, and he missed the dunk. A little bit of embarrassment. Meanwhile, Zainoun, and now technical foul is going to be called on Iraq. I'm not sure what his complaint is. I can't hear him. So Zainoun goes to the line and makes the first. Boy, Lebanon, they do have some gifted basketball players, and this is one of them. I mean, he just is a natural. You could see, just like Arakji, maybe even more of a natural scorer, this guy. Expect big things from him. El Darwish thought that was live. I think he's leading the game in embarrassing moments right now. He missed the dunk. So 13 points now for Zainoun. Mayfield goes right, back outside, and excellent play, but the shot did not fall for Ali Ismail. So 12-point lead for Lebanon. They have outscored Iraq 27-11 in this quarter. Ali Haidar, 3 seconds. Turns it back over. Nice bounce pass, Mayfield. Smart decision, takes it back out. Now with 30 seconds to go, Lebanon, well, they're gonna put it up. They're not gonna wait. And Mansour drills it from the right corner. The lead now 15. Ordinarily, you would hold it for the last shot, but I guess these are not ordinary times. Al-Zairi was wanting goal interference. Here is another 3 attempt. So a frustrating period for Iraq as Lebanon take command, leading 66-51 after outscoring Iraq 30-11 in the quarter. Lebanon on top 66-51 after 3. (16 of 28 inside the arc, Iraq, but just 2 of 13 from deep. 3 more threes for Lebanon. I mean, the big difference, Lebanon getting a lot of shots inside the arc. And sit back and enjoy some of these great moments from the third quarter of this basketball game between Iraq and Lebanon. Iraq on top by 4 points at halftime, but outscored 30-11 in the third quarter. And a little bit of everything from everybody from the Cedars, whether it was block shots like that from Ater Majak. Also, Mayfield hustled back and got a tremendous block. So it's game on here in the Khalifa Sports City. Lebanon leading at 66-51. Well, so many good things that we've seen from Iraq today and also in this entire window. But unless they turn things around here in the fourth quarter, they're going to go 0-2 in the window and drop to 0-4. 3-point shot, nope. Now here comes Lebanon. Iraq get it back. And Majak has had a tough game today. Hasn't really excelled like we're accustomed to seeing. Mayfield in the first meeting had 23 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. He came into this averaging 24 points, 5.7 assists, and 5.7 rebounds. Here he is asking for the ball. Nice decision, and the ball ends up with Talib, number 12, who hits the jump shot. Bounce pass. Ali Haidar fouled as he goes up. By the way, give Karar Hamza the assist on that other basket by Iraq. That was a nice play by Iraq. Al-Zuhairi fouls Ali Haidar. And Haidar goes to the line. Makes both. Good job by the veteran Mayfield. Talib. Ali Haidar called for the reach. Yeah, you can see why Haidar is feeling somewhat aggrieved by that call. They even out over the course of the game. Al-Zahiri. Azzedine hands it off to Mansour. Haidar. And the shot is good. Ali Haidar feels like he's getting the cheap calls called on him at the other end, while at this end he's not getting anything if he's getting a lot of contact. So you can understand the frustration from the big man. Mayfield. Good drive by Talib. Hussein Talib. Good hands by Mansour to knock it out of bounds. They're going to talk about the beauty, folks, of the beauty of the Continental Qualifiers is that, you know, you can watch all the games, whether on TV or online, and you just get to appreciate the different styles of basketball that are played all over the world. So many interesting storylines. You know, this one clearly is Iraq attempting to build a basketball program the right way. Now they're going to review. I'll be quiet, see if we can listen in. I'm not sure the referee is mic'd up here. They don't see who the ball went off of, or if that was an excessively hard foul. Because I didn't think they could review that out of bounds unless it was later in the quarter. Final 2 minutes. But anyway, 68-53. Well, whatever it is, it's of grave importance. Here it is again. Look. Talib with the fake. I think they're just trying to see who it's out of bounds. Well, maybe they were looking to see if it was unsportsmanlike. Nope. Looking for the official score to see how they've scored it, if anything. In fact, they haven't said it was a foul. But this is turning out to be the longest delay of the game for some. Okay, now are they looking to see how much time is on the clock? Is that what it is? Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. So 1 second, and then now they want to make sure they got the right number of seconds on the game clock. Here's Abdul Kader. Abdul Kader coming back into the game. Good lineup on the floor right now for Iraq. And Talib got it. And alert play, but it's not going to count. So after all that, folks, apologies, but I wasn't exactly sure. That was finding out how much time was left on the shot clock. That's why, because I knew they couldn't review the out of bounds play till later. And it was obviously not an unsportsmanlike. So good movement from Lebanon. Ezzedine tries to keep it alive. Abdul Kader, nice pass. Mayfield. Talib. And Wael Irakchi called for the foul. Dump to Al-Kafaji. Excellent move. Ali Haidar catches it, low block. Now, Iraq, beautiful passing by Mayfield yet again. And Al-Kafaji, consecutive baskets, and back to an 11-point deficit. Zainoun goes down, now is facing a double team, and Iraq take it right away. Mayfield, a good spell of play from the Iraqis, bounce pass by Mayfield, no, he's gonna hand it off. And Kafaji, oh, he almost had a chance for a three-point play. But instead, he has to go to the line. And I'm not sure why they've called a foul on Ezzedine. It looked like he backed away. Anyway, let's go down to the huddle. So big free throws for Al-Kafaji as Iraq try to get this deficit down to single digits. Now it's a 10-point game. And now it's a 9-point game. And now Iraq forced another turnover. Oh, beautiful basketball by Iraq, and incredibly, they have charged back into it now, 68-61 in favor of Lebanon. And Lebanon need to forget about the referees and forget about everything else and just play basketball, because with 6:07 remaining, they've got a lot of work to do. Wael Irakci, and he earns a trip to the free throw line. Not much more Al-Kafaji could do in that situation. So Irakci at the line. He's got 21 points. Make that 22. So both free throws good for Irakci. Mayfield to the corner. Off the back of the cup. Al-Kafaji gets the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Good hands by Ali Haidar. FIBA Asia Cup qualifier. If you finish in the top two, you qualify automatically. And now Mansour being told he has to maintain the proper distance to allow him to throw the ball in. 3 feet. Now the ball is on the deck, and losing it was Ali Ismail. Mansour goes right at Mayfield, but loses it himself. 5:23 remaining, Iraq. This would be a massive win for your program if you could come back and get it against Lebanon. Meanwhile, Lebanon, you can stay unbeaten if you finish off the Iraqis, but you still got some work to do. Talib into the corner. Ali Hamad, bounce pass back to Talib. Ball hit outside to Mayfield, off the cup, and now that triggers a break. .445 remains. Wael Irakci. Alley-oop pass, nope. He just gets it, and then he takes the push. Ater Majak, so he will take free throws. So Al-Kafaji picks up the foul because he had his hand on him. And Majak goes to 9 points, also has 6 rebounds and a couple of blocks. 10 points the difference separating these two teams. Mayfield. Ali Kadar. Now they bring it. Wael Irakci. Haidar has it knocked away. But then the pass thrown right into the hands of Lebanon. And now another pass intercepted by Lebanon. And Wael Irakci goes right down the middle of the lane. And the Lebanon lead now 14 points. Oh, good effort, Ali Kadar. Abdul Kabar, excuse me. Mayfield has it knocked away, gets it back. Into the corner it goes again. And again, it's going to be off target by Ali Hamad. Coming up on the 3-minute mark in the game. Irakci for three. Mayfield. No stopping that. Absolutely not. And back to a 12-point deficit. They need stops and rebounds. And if they could force some turnovers, all the better. But Mayfield fouls out on the perimeter. Haidar passes back out and stepping back. Well, diving on the floor for the ball was Ali Mazir. It was Zainoun who missed a little step back jumper. Clock is now the enemy. Oh, Mayfield scores again. Such quality. 22 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. He is not far off a triple-double. Wael Irakci. Abdul Kadir goes up with the left hand. Oh, he gets erased by Ater Majak. So Abdul Kadir, that would have got it to 8 points, but a great defensive play by Ater Majak protects the 10-point lead. And Al-Kafaji has just fouled out of the game. Great effort from him today. Good hustle. Nothing to hang his head about. Well, folks, get the latest news and information by getting the app in your smartphone, the FIBA Asia Cup app. This has all the latest news, stats, results, announcements, you name it, it's there. Player bios. Majak makes the first. And also be sure to check out the FIBA Asia Cup Instagram. Some outstanding stuff on the on that social media website. Abdul Kadir goes baseline. Oh, no look, and what a finish. Nice drive down the lane by Hamza. Ali Haidar able to get it across court. And then Wael Irakci throws it out of bounds, trying to get it to Ater Majak. 9 points, still a chance. Pass down low, they pass it out. And just one pass too many, and it's going to lead to the Zenoun layup. So Lebanon closing in on victory, 78-67. And Mayfield holds it up. I'm guessing if Lebanon rebound this miss, if he misses or whatever, they may not attempt a shot. Al-Zahari. Did it count? I think they're counting it. So 78-69. And that is how it's going to finish. So a nice day at the office for both of these teams. Good win for Lebanon. They remain undefeated. Better luck next time, Iraq. Certainly had some great moments in this game. It's all about making progress. And here's the coach congratulating his players. They worked hard today. Final score, Iraq fall to Lebanon, 78-69. The Lebanese remain undefeated. So, 78-69, Lebanon win it over Iraq. Shooting 56% inside the arc. Very similar numbers. Lebanon actually far less, or excuse me, 3 more three-pointers and a couple more free throws. So at least statistically it wasn't a blowout. Lebanon out rebounding Iraq by 6. Iraq, look at that, impressive, 14 more assists. Well, here's a look back at some of the action. Iraq giving as good as they got, led by 4 points at halftime. Third quarter, though, their hopes were well and truly harmed of getting the win when they were blown out effectively in that third quarter. But they never gave up. They continued to fight, Iraq. And Lebanon played this game in a good spirit. Maintained the edge, although they did have to finish them off at the end. A good block there by Ater Majak. He had a couple of big blocks, and that helped them seal the victory. Demario Mayfield just missing out on a triple-double. He had 22 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. Plus 31 efficiency, the highest rated player in the game. Wael Arakchi had 25 points. He was plus 20 efficiency, the highest rated efficiency player for the Cedars. So, as we again look at the final stats, or the final plays here, and go over the final stats, just as a reminder, if you finish in the top 2, you will qualify for the FIBA Asia Cup. And if you finish in 3rd place, you will be invited to an additional qualifying tournament for the FIBA Asia Cup. So, still a lot to play for Iraq as they try to get that first win and they try to get into the top 3 in Group D. The big challenge will be against India They almost beat Bahrain. Bahrain improved to 2-1 with a 95-92 overtime win over Iraq. So really, you know, Iraq have to believe in their chances coming up into the next window. It's not over until it's over, as the saying goes, as Yogi once said. Their next games coming up will be against India on February 19th and then against Bahrain on February 22nd. So there are the standings. Lebanon up at the top, 4-0 with 8 points. Bahrain, who are going to play India next, are second place. Iraq down at the bottom at 0-4. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you soon.